CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. This is Havana calling. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. This is Radio Havana calling all shortwave listeners and radio amateurs. Welcome to... DXers Unlimited, Radio Havana's weekly feature dedicated to the fascinating world of radio communications.
Hi, mis amigos all around the world. I am Arnie Coro, your host here at the middle of the week edition of DXers Unlimited, on the air and also on the web from beautiful Havana, Cuba. The non-conversational diesel communications mode known as FT8 is providing many city dwellers with a powerful option to make contact otherwise impossible while using single-side backbone CW Morse code. It has also brought a lot of controversy that, in my opinion, has benefited amateur radio during this very much extended period of extremely low solar activity and its associated very poor high-frequency band propagation conditions. Here is a very nice comment about the FT8 data mode I saw a few days ago on the World Wide Web. It says, FT8 is extremely popular right now. Even when band conditions are good, there are often times when a few or no CW or PSK signals are present on a particular band. Yet the band has a lot of FT8 signals on the air, with many stations easily workable with QRP and a simple antenna. There is also a fact that FT8 is the easiest ham mode to use and simply make contact, varying none, especially with QRP power. Under favorable conditions, you can work a lot of stations, exchanging call signs, signal reports, and grid locations in under 2 minutes by a couple of mouse clicks only. The data is formatted and exchanged totally automatically. Another cross click confirms the entry for your log. But let me make it quite clear, amigos, for all practical purposes, in my opinion, this mode is totally non-conversational. Yes, you can compose and send a station the 13-character messages, but you can't ask that ham at the other end if he also operates on 6 meters or the type of antenna he's using. FT8 gives no chances for person-to-person dynamic exchanges of information other than the data provided by the well-known 13-character messages. This is Radio Havana Cuba, and here is Icom number 2, special interest to radio amateurs who are now using the sensational FT8 diesel communications mode. It is now also. See, amigos, I received many radio-related questions coming to the section of DXers Unlimited, very popular one indeed, and they have helped me to learn more about the radio hobby, making it possible to share with my listeners some very interesting findings. Amigo Rafa from regenerative receivers we have built that make possible excellent reception of the high-frequency bands spanning from 4 to 12 MHz. So when I receive a question, ask them what would be considered to be the most reliable, easy-to-homebrew that can be made receiver from electronic components not hard to find, I immediately started to work on the project that has kept me busy all along the weekend reviewing my notebooks and going to the workshop to pick up half-finished receivers project. The new CO2KK shortwave receiver also has a name, an acronym actually, coming from the words rugged, reliable, easy to build radio. RRETOVUILD. To build. Sunday evening I was already drawing by hand the schematic diagrams and the parts list for the front end. More about the rare to build CO2KK radio in an upcoming edition of this show you can be listening to. This is Radio Havana Cuba. The name of the show is DXers Unlimited, and here's more news item about the now in progress solar activity minimum. Yes, it is true that the worst high-frequency band propagation conditions of the past 10 years are happening right now, at this moment, as day after day, one after the other, the sun shows no sunspot. The solar flux stays hovering merely above the lowest ever recorded value of 66 units. You must look back to the tail end of cycle 23 between 2008 and 2009 to see a similar long spell of a blank sun and solar flux levels at those baseline readings. Yet again, it is confirmed that according to well-known heliophysicists, the solar scientists that keep a close watch on the sun, some new solar cycle sunspots have been seen. We are entering into the transition between the very weak cycle 24 and what may be or may not be another very weak solar cycle 25.
فذلك نتكلم بتفصيل أكثر
In Britain, the Association of Lighthouse Keepers, ALK, conducts International Lighthouse Heritage Weekend on the third full weekend in August every year. Their objective is to open the lighthouses or light stations to the public with a view to raising the profile of lighthouses, light vessels, and other navigational aids, and preserving the world's treasured maritime heritage. The major event which takes place in August is the International Lightship Weekend, which came into being in 1998, and the Scottish Northern Lights Award run by the Irish Amateur Radio Group, the ILL, takes place on the third full weekend in August each year, and attracts over 500 lighthouses located in over 40 countries around the world, including several Cuban amateur radio stations, and we use the special T4 prefix for that special event stations. To listeners that have recently sent an email message to info@enet.cu. Again, you can send your reports, your comments, and your radio-related questions to info@enet.cu. Now, catch those elusive, now there F2 layer propagation events during solar minimum years that occur during the local daytime hours. You can catch them. Here's how to do it. More of those band openings by using the scanning functions of digital radios to search for 10 milliband amateur beacons operating 24 hours a day from 28.2 to approximately 28.3 megahertz. Plus, you can do likewise by programming the 40 series band channels and leave your radio connected to a 40-wave vertical ground antenna ready to pick up any DX signals that may reach your location, telling you that there's an F2 opening in progress. Well, amigos, the bad news that continues to worry shortwave listeners and radio amateur operators is that there are no signs for improvement of shortwave propagation conditions in sight, and this is why it is happening. Solar flux is holding, as I said before, at very low, around 70 flux unit levels, and 0 sunspots in sight. Let me repeat the following statement. Solar minimum update. Repeat. The sun has been without sunspots for more than 50% of the days of this year, 2018. To find a similar stretch of blank suns, you must go back to 2009 when the sun was experiencing solar minimum in a century. Solar minimum has returned, bringing with extra cosmic rays entering into the upper atmosphere, and long-lasting holes in the sun's atmosphere happening, and also very strange pink-colored auroras. And as expected, the worst propagation conditions of the high frequency bands above 10 MHz in more than 9 years' time. The current propagation conditions for the August 13th follow. Solar flux, August 13, 68, estimated planetary index 5. And let me tell you something very interesting. No space weather storms are predicted for the next 24 hours. The solar activity was very low. The daily solar flux index number were 67.9, 67.8, and 66.4. 8 consecutive days with a 20 UTC daily solar flux index less than 70. Solar flux very low level indeed, and the official daily sunspot number was 0. Unbelievable. There have been 45 for the past 48 days with an official daily sunspot number of 0. In 2018, the current year, there have been 132 days with an official daily sunspot number of 0. A new sunspot may be showing up on Tuesday, August 14, when I was recording this show. A new area around the eastern lip of the sun located at approximately south 08 east 55. That's the solar coordinates. There may be one tiny sunspot there associated with this area, and it could be numbered later today if it finally survives. See you all at the weekend edition of DXers Unlimited next Sunday and early Monday UTC days, just after the top of the hour news. Send your signal reports and comments about this and other Radio Havana Cuba programs, as well as your Radio Havana questions to info@enet.cu, and via email, send your postcards and letters directly to me, Arnie Coro. That's Charlie Oscar Romeo Answer in phonetics, Arnie Coro, Radio Havana Cuba, Havana, Cuba.
In And that's all for today. This is Arnie Coro, Radio Amateur CO2KK, your host here at Radio Havana's DXers Unlimited, saying 73 and very good DX.
It's Arnie Coro with DXers Unlimited, heard twice a week here on Radio Havana Cuba on the weekends and the midweek edition on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, UTC days, as Arnie says. DXers Unlimited, one of the most popular programs on Radio Havana Cuba on our English language broadcast. You tune to RHC. Looking at our website, you can find us and also